It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
All right, what do we got? 1, 2, 3 of you are playing today. All right. I hope you're not too attached to one another because, well, let's just say it could get very ugly in here. Okay, there's no turning back now, unless you hit the escape key and quit out. All right, let's get going by passing out the hardware. Listen up. Say the question comes up and your neighbor gets that Mount Rushmore look on their face like they don't know what's going on. It's a perfect time to buzz in, hit the S key, and screw them. Then they gotta answer. Got it? Anyway, can we go now? Player 2, give me something.
Trivia emergency. Call 911.
May I introduce, Mom always said, I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Well, if you're like me, and you're probably not, but if you were, you just can't get enough of those Brady kids. Suppose the Peter Brady from a 1950s sci-fi TV show had broken his mother's vase. Considering what is unique about his character, what would he most likely have done about it? Would he have traveled back in time and not broken it, used his saliva to glue it back together, made a new one at super speed, or turned invisible and hid? Player 1, hit it. Fixing a vase with saliva doesn't work. Trust me. Player 2, grab it. Player 3, it's yours. Player 3, do it. Peter Brady is the invisible man, so he might have turned invisible to avoid the whole unpleasant scene.
Mom never said anything about not drinking chemicals in the house. Now what are we gonna do, Peter? Peter? Where'd you go?
Player 3, tell me what's on your mind.
This is the end of the tape. Turn it over to play side 2.
Open wide and get ready for this one takes brains. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. Filmmaker George Romero is known for directing a series of zombie movies. If he were to make another, what would be the most appropriate title? Return of the Living Dead, Lunch Counter of the Living Dead, Touring with the Living Dead, or Early Evening of the Living Dead? So what's the answer, Player 2? Okay, let's hear Mike 2. Brains. Cool, sounds good. Player 1, Player 3, who wants it? All yours, Player 1. So that's 1 tuna salad on wheat toast and 1 order of brains, right? Player 3. The first 3 were Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and Day of the Dead, so Early Evening fits right in there. If you ever gets to mid-morning coffee and donut break of the dead, it's time to start a new series. Player 3, you make the call. Coming at you, we're not just inventors, we're in love. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, even though you've never called them, though you probably have, you all know about those 1-900 sex lines, right? Suppose you call a phone sex service and you hear the first words ever to be transmitted by telephone. Which of the following would be making you hot? Come now, I'm aching. Come here, I want you. Come over, I'm waiting. Or come again, I need you. Take a shot. Alexander Graham Bell's first words via the telephone were, Mr. Watson, come here, I want you. He then said, what's your credit card number and do you have your dad's permission? Your turn, Player 2. What's it gonna be? Let's see what we got going. Sing a sunny song. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. So I think we've all heard that Smash Mouth song, Walking on the Sun, enough by now, right? Well, considering what kind of star our sun is, what could the song Walking on the Sun alternately be titled? Walking on the Helium Quasar, Walking on the Red Giant, Walking on the Yellow Dwarf, or Walking on the White Nova? Player 2, it's yours. The sun in our solar system is a yellow dwarf. Walking on dwarfs. You know, we got laws against that sort of thing in this country. Your pick, player 2.
Give me one good reason.
I'll give you 5! The category is Eat This. $1,000 at stake on this one. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Say you invite your backstabbing ex over for dinner. Based on a well-known proverb about revenge, what should you do before you serve up a dish of it? Nuke it, refrigerate it, add water, or throw it in the blender? Player... You gotta answer it, player 3. As the saying goes, revenge is a dish best served cold. With a side of that Jell-O that has fruit in it. Hey, player 2, right back at you with that screw action. Player 3, time to make a decision. For your enjoyment, don't step in the evidence. And we got $3,000 in the pot. Okay, you know what Sherlock Holmes was best known for, right? Yeah, that's right, tweed. If Sherlock Holmes were unraveling a mystery at a factory that produces Harris tweed, which of these climactic scenes would we most likely witness? A secret message written with semen, Watson climbing a rope of human hair, Holmes battling Moriarty in a vat of urine, or a smoking gun in a jar of bee vomit? Player 2, you're getting screwed. Screw back. Nobody picks that one. Player 1, all yours. The variety of tweed known as Harris tweed is usually soaked in human urine. I can pause now if anyone wants to go change their clothes. Player 1, it's up to you. What's next?
1, 2,
3,
4, 5,
6.
This one's called